Hey guys, welcome back to the Cool Classic Kids Show, and today we have to talk about a BBC presenter. And yes, that sounds extremely wrong, does it? But I'm talking about the British Broadcasting Corporation, a presenter for that corporation. The mouthpiece of the British government, essentially, voicing their disdain of gamers. And this is nothing new. Over the past few weeks, this entire month, essentially, everybody from developers to corporations to representatives of corporations have voiced their blatant disdain of gamers, their racism, their sexism, their absolute malice behavior, malice thought processes in terms of just white men. Blatant hatred is so obvious, all in the form being pushed by DEI pandering in ways to essentially push out white men in video games. And man, there's so many examples. These people keep exposing themselves. But what makes this particularly concerning is, like I had said earlier, the British Broadcasting Corporation is the mouthpiece of the British government. And so just to get into it, guys, from Bounding Into Comics, shout out to Spencer, BBC gaming presenter Jules Hardy calls for current Sweet Baby Inc. discourse to end with a final purge of ideological opponents from the medium. Wow. Basically, they want to shut us up entirely. And, let's just be real now. England isn't necessarily a bastion of free speech by any means. It isn't like they don't have some sus things in their closet with how they run their government. But let's just say that I'm happy that I don't live there. But to go on, in the view of BBC gaming presenter Jules Hardy, the best way for the current discourse surrounding Sweet Baby Inc. to resolve itself would be with a final purge of those players who are critical of the general presence of diversity, equity, and inclusion-focused consultation companies within the video game industry. Yes, these pandering, racist, sexist companies that unfortunately have a lot to say, and in a lot of our opinions, ruin the video games that they're involved in, or at least give us that nasty eye roll, like, why is this here, unnatural presence across multiple video games. But Hardy, perhaps best known to viewers of the government-funded British programming network for her having served as the host of the 2021 Top Gear gaming show and 2017's The Gaming Show, shared her opinion of the aforementioned debate on March 22nd in response to a tweet from the narrative consultation company Black Girl Gamers, retweeting a now deleted post from user Becky, long ass numbers, in which they proposed the creation of a Steam curator page similar to Sweet Baby Inc. Detected Group, meant to inform customers of the games in which Black Girl Gamers had worked on. And look, personally, I'm not very knowledgeable on Black Girl Gamers. Guys, I work 40 hours a week. I play video games. I do YouTube. I just have a lot going on, and I can't keep up with everything. So if anyone has any information about Black Girl Gamers as a group, please inform me. I would like to be more knowledgeable on the topic, but that is the company next that is in question. I'm assuming they're another curator group similar to Sweet Baby Inc. I've heard of them. I just don't know any details in particular about them. And they say, Black Girl Gamers, you wanted to defend Sweet Baby Inc. with all you could possible, wrote the user. Well, here is your page because you wanted to finish Sweet Baby Inc. When I know that you both work together on projects and forced DEI is nothing more than racism and sexism. Let's be real now. It's not just racism. It is no doubt sexism as well. Black Girl Gamers mocked, we really got you pressed by just existing, LOL. Oh, they were the clowns on Twitter. I remember seeing some of their spicy takes, let's say, just to be divisive on purpose. Yeah. More of these companies showing their blatant disdain of gamers, then expect gamers to buy their fucking games that they work on. Imagine that. Y'all motherfuckers is sick, not for nothing. Y'all literally want us to buy your dog shit when you literally hate us. That is the most hilarious thing ever. It don't work that way. Unfortunately, you're trying to sell a product to people that you hate. So at least pretend to not hate us. And more so, you should probably just shut your mouth at the end of the day and, leave our video games alone. Get a real job. This is all like, diversity hire nonsense. It seems like you add nothing of worth to the gaming space. Absolutely nothing. You do nothing but be divisive as companies. Sweet Baby Inc. Black girl gamers with their Twitter takes, mind you. You do nothing but create division in space and make the quality of content that at least I've seen with my my exposure to some of these companies. You make the quality of content worse. And we've never worked with Sweet Baby Inc. You all saw Black and Consulting and decided that we all work together. They then accuse. Sounds like racism. We're not stopping, so have fun. And here's the thing. I don't like to assume things. Assuming things, you make an ass out of yourself. So I would like to know the truth. The issue is with these companies is that they lie through their fucking teeth as well. So I can't necessarily take their word for everything. I need facts. I need evidence. That is just what it is. That's why I try not to jump to conclusions on things. People think that I at times fence it because of that. No, I'm just not driven strictly by rage, or I'm not a reactionary like a lot of other people are. No, I am a common sense thinker and I need to see facts. And they said, we're not stopping, so have fun. And this is the tweet from Becky here. And wow, they created a Black Girl Gamers Detective. And look, if they hate gamers, if they want to call everyone racist, when really, at least if they conduct themselves in any way like Sweet Baby Inc. does, it's likely that y'all are racist people too. Like at the end of the day, y'all more likely the racist ones. I can't speak for this individual, Becky. I don't know them. I don't know what they're all about. Who knows why they created this page? I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, if people do not want to buy your game, they have the right to not buy your game. You can't force the lack of knowledge on the situation. You guys will be connected to games. And if people choose, hey, I don't like this company, I want to avoid everything that they that they're involved in because I don't like what they stand for, or I have a problem with how they conduct themselves. And Black Girl Gamer on Twitter, the only reason I know of this company is because of how pathetically they've conducted themselves on Twitter. Other than that, I wouldn't even been able to remember them, in all honesty. And when I started reading this article, I didn't remember them. And they said, taking notice of Black Girl Gamer's attempt at a public clapback, Hardy would eventually retweet the company's post and ask her followers, can we agree that for round 2 of this Gamergate, it can be the final purge of these kinds of gamers? And yeah, they literally just want... That could be taken in so many ways. That could be taken in... She just wants y'all to die. She just wants y'all voices to be removed from the internet space. At the end of the day, like, I wouldn't put it past these people with how like malicious they are, really. And they say it's 2024. Hardy added, I've been arguing about this for decades. Can we have a last full detox of these dudes so we can get back to the positive gaming community we have been creating? And you know what? It's not a positive gaming community. It's not based on any genuine positivity. No, y'all hate white people. You hate white men. There's nothing positive about that. You're a piece of shit. All right? So don't pretend, oh, it's all positivity here. It's all diversity, equity, inclusion, while also trying our best to exclude white men from the space. And just to assume it's just dudes that are about this, you are an ignorant bitch, not for nothing. They said, as As an aside, it should be noted that while there's currently exists no public record of Black Girl Gamers and Sweet Baby Inc. having worked side by side on a given project, as noted by Becky, the former has stood in defense of the latter amidst the recent backlash. So, they're in it together, maybe not necessarily, in terms of work, but definitely in terms of ideology. Asked by a supporter on March 6th to refrain from engaging with YouTuber The Actman's very late discovery regarding Sweet Baby Inc.'s actual reach and operations, the company's official account asserted, "Honestly, we've been doing this for years and trolls always come, but for us, it's not necessarily about feeding them, it's about showing an opposing narrative, because sometimes non-endemic companies, agencies will go online, see one perspective, theirs, and take it as gospel." And really, you guys want to have a clapback. Like, you're no better than anyone. You call everyone that disagrees with you trolls, and this is why you don't get respect. It's also in defense Sweet Baby Inc., who work in a similar lane to us, who do great work. No, they don't. They are garbage. They added, "It's nice to see solidarity when being attacked online also shows our audience who block too." And look, at the end of the day, people know who you are, and the big reason is because of your own actions. And yeah, like, I'm gonna look into this company more. And if a lot of things start adding up, yeah, I'm gonna avoid your stuff too. It is what it is. But the Ackman here says, "So I started looking into Sweet Baby Inc. stuff." I remember this tweet, yeah, it's from early this month. And Black Girl Gamer says, "Tell us you don't understand the gaming industry without telling us." And this person said, "Please don't keep feeding the trolls." And yeah, they go on to say that basically what was said up here. And also in defense of Sweet Baby Inc., who work in a similar lane. Yep. So yeah, they're all in on this stuff too, just like Sweet Baby Inc. From what it seems, at least by first appearance, they are bold. They are Chris Kindred, but the company account is acting the same way Chris Kindred did. That is insane. They might even be worse than Sweet Baby Inc. I can't say for sure. I don't know too much about them. The only reason why I know them is because of how they conduct themselves on Twitter. It's not even one of their employees. No, it's the account itself. Y'all are sick. Anything to defend what you think is justified racism and sexism. And look, man, you could keep doing this, but people are gonna take notice. People are definitely seeing where you stand. And look, man, people have the right to know who works on their games, and people have the right to support and not support what they want to. And it seems as though you want to stay in the shadows like the fucking weirdos that you are, and sell games to people that may not like you. And it's just creepy to me, man. I think y'all are creepy. I think y'all show your true colors. I think y'all are racist and sexist, it seems like. And really, we don't want anything to do with it. But it is concerning that one of the representatives of the BBC happens to fall in line with the narrative and wanting to push authoritarianism on gamers for speaking out against companies that don't like them. Because at the end of the day, the mass majority of people in the gaming space just happen to be dudes. It just is what it is. People can pretend, oh, it's 50% females. It's actually more than 50% females. How come I don't be seeing them or hearing them in my gaming spaces? Where are they? How come only 2% of my viewers are female? Come on, man. Can we stop the lies? Can we stop the BS? It's not true. It's not true. Disrespecting men, you're disrespecting the mass majority of your potential audience. And you're pushing your hatred, your personal political views into your games, and you're expecting people to buy it. Don't work that way, buddy. But guys, let me know what you think about this. If you can, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Follow me over on Twitter, Kick, if you'd like to continue the conversation. Check out the merch description below. consider becoming a channel member. Channel membership gives you instant access to the Discord. And yeah, guys, with that being said, I'm out. Peace.